it's hard to be the one.
Sometimes it's hard to be a moderator, and this time we are talking about godless engineer. After watching this video, go directly to the Non Sequitur show and subscribe. It'll be the best investment in your future ever.
I was the biggest understander of the cosmological world. You know, I used to sit and watch sunsets all the time thinking I can feel the planet spinning away as I'm watching the sun disappear behind the curvature. The evidence is the reason why I believe what I believe.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, there is no attraction of mass. You know, that's just a belief. You ask Neil deGrasse Tyson what is gravity. We don't know. There is no explanation for gravity apart from attraction of mass.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You didn't listen when I said attraction of mass. That's what gravity is on your globe model.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, of course not. And if the moon, as you say, is up in this area where there is so little air, of course, then what the hell were the astronauts actually breathing? They had a tiny little oxygen tank and an oxygen scrubber, but they're up there for 11 hours playing golf. Where did the golf buggy fit into the bloody moon lander, as well as all these scuba tanks that they would have had to take when 2 large scuba tanks last one diver 1 hour underwater? What air were they breathing? Well, trigonometry isn't actually going to be very effective when you're measuring something over vast distances, because you've got that factor called distance diminution where things shrink as they get further away. So it might appear to be much further away to each observer than it actually is. How do you explain that if the Earth itself is travelling Mach 86 just around the sun itself, let alone the sun going, you know, that 500 million miles an hour through space?
Jesus fucking Christ.
The way things shrink in distance, which you can only measure directly with, say, a real tape measure or something physical and tangible that you can take all the way out there. Look, now you're making up idiotic bloody concepts. You can't.
No, it's a
launch into
question. I'm not
vacuum
making shit up. I'm asking you a question. If I launch something into the vacuum of space, what slows it down?
You can't launch anything into a vacuum.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, hold on.
Let me.
Can I try to sum this up real quick? So
sure.
Basically, tell me if I get this right or wrong, Flat Earth Jesus. Giants that were forged in the center of the Earth, for which apparently there's a lot of evidence for, filled up a glass type of material with hydrogen that then floated above the Earth and then quickly cooled and formed the moon?
In a nutshell, you might say that's a simplistic version of it. Yeah, but I don't know exactly how they did it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know all the answers to everything. This symbol here, the Freemasonic symbol, tells you exactly how it all works. You know, the saying of the Freemasonic symbol says, on the level, always on the level. This here is what's known as the set square. This here is the path of the all-seeing eye, the sun, and this is the angle that we see it from our perspective. So we see it going up, we see it going down again, but it's always on the level.
Well, yeah. I mean, we'd be sorely remiss if we didn't fully flesh out what we learned here tonight. That's the giant center of the Earth dwarves that apparently farted helium into the moon and then floated it above the Earth. As well as math not working, but also sometimes working, and air behaving irregularly. So, I mean, all hail the mighty Earth dwarves. They do magical work. And, yeah, I guess that's it for me tonight.